Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. And I guess I have to say my commentary and my opinions as well. So I like doing my opinions because I'm tired of just doing cards. Super injunctions. Yeah, we don't need super injunctions when we have Dan the Man. We have Dan the Man dropping balls here, dropping it. Yes, he is. So Sean B. Diddy Combs, yeah. That sex trafficking. I guess I probably should say it differently because YouTube doesn't like those words, but I already spilled it out. Anyways, Harry's mentioned, yeah. This is why I don't think Meghan will play sick, because there's so much negativity attached to her, and she's trying to make it on her own. She's trying to be the next Gwyneth. The next Oprah, the next Martha. She cannot be those things with all this negativity like a big dark cloud looming over her everywhere she goes. This is why I think this is where she even her, I think, has a final straw. I think where she would play sick, if she was to play sick, because I did that the other day, yesterday, day before, is to point out that maybe she's having depression, some struggles because of Harry. I don't think she's going to play some major illness game. And I think this is why I got that whole avoidant runner energy, escapism energy, Amber Heard 2.0, I'm getting out of the country energy. So this could be why. Anyways, I think she kind of knew this was coming, possibly. So it's like, goes along with that rope theory everybody talks about. You know, give them enough rope, they hang themselves. This kind of applies to that situation. Yes, it does. And anyways, yeah, I was saying that P. Diddy apparently got on his plane and people were thinking that he was escaping the United States, but then I guess that was proved to be debunked and not so. Also in the news sections is Whoopi Goldberg is apologizing, not so much the other ones on The View. My feeling is, because you know me, I think it's cognitive, and I think I just jokingly call it fear of abandonment, because she's fearing losing her fan base, fearing her job, fearing being canceled. It is cancel culture. She wants to keep what she has going, so I think she's more cognizant of herself and more self-aware and more willing to utilize cognitive empathy. I don't think she cares, but I think that she's smart enough to utilize it. There you have it. She doesn't want to be blacklisted. She doesn't want to be thrown down. So this is smart on her end, but I'm still not buying it. Sorry, Whoopi. And here we go. So Harry's lawsuit. So basically he's the black sheep Harry with spare problems like Uncle Andrew, who didn't throw down the family so much, but his behavior is negatively impacting everybody. So we have two black sheeps now. Two black sheeps in the family. Let's get some cards on this and find out, you know, kind of what's going to happen. Entertainment purposes, allegedly. Here we go. So how is this going to pan out? Yeah, people are saying on X that MSN blocked it. They knew about it. That's that super injunction situation. They know this stuff. I've been saying this for years, that Harry is sexually fluid. He's also violent in the sheets, in the bedroom. He's sexually violent. He has a propensity to enjoy the roughness of the situation. He likes to role play. I think he's into the whole bondage and that whole sort of Machiavellian pleasure of pain type of situation. I also feel, in my opinion, allegedly entertainment purposes, is because he has male borderline personality disorder. There is this pain pleasure within them. That's why they keep repeating their problems. That's why they don't learn. That's why they don't get well easily. They kind of enjoy that painful location that their mind is in. It's a comfort zone. I can trust the pain. I can trust the suffering. And then they sort of amplify it by doing it in the physical sense as well. And also doing it to others as well. And taking it too far. You know, Harry's quite a twisted little guy, okay? He's always been that way, as we know. It's been covered up. So will it be covered up for Harry? That's the question of the day. Will it be covered up for Harry? I think I need more flame, you guys, because this is some dark stuff. Yeah, Sean P. Diddy Combs, in my opinion, he's just a crook with talent who ended up becoming too wealthy, too powerful, and too protected within his industry, and took it way too far. The rumors, it's been an open storyline for years. I believe it. I think he's up, he's in huge trouble. I don't think he's going to get out of this. I really don't. And it's not good for Harry to be associated in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure there's quite a few high-flying citizens who are extremely wealthy who's been invited to his openly fluid male parties. They are male parties. They are not with females, except for the females are workers or, trafficked, as they say. And yeah, it's, what can I say? Hollywood's twisted, you guys. And there was a TikToker, and I don't know her name. I have to say this too. She said, apparently TMZ finally admitted that people don't like Hollywood celebrities anymore. Everyone's tired of them. Why? Social media. Social media has opened the door. This is why the royals like to stay private and keep it classy. Don't reveal too much. It's kind of like the old Hollywood, the way they used to manage the celebrities, okay? The studios did the image. The studios did the PR. The studios did the makeup, the hair, the plastic surgery, hidden under the table, go down. I mean, it was plastic surgery in basements, okay? Even Marilyn Monroe, a lot of people don't know it. Marilyn Monroe had a lot of work done, you guys, okay? She had the nose job. She had bone put into her chin. She had silicone injected in her breast. She's had a lot upper eyelid surgery. She had work done, but it's all like dust under the rug. Everything was controlled. So it kept the image and the facade management under wraps. Now that we have social media, the fact that the studios have dropped everything, they took over their own PR, hiring these agents, and then they just kind of let everything fly a little bit too much, got a little too comfortable with, come on into my home, and, like Architectural Digest, come on into my home. So everything became too much of an open door policy. This is partly, yes, why the royals have survived, but also we're in this kind of weird dynamic now where everyone expects total exposure. That's why they picked on Catherine about, needing to know everything. So as we could see, too much familiarity breeds contempt. And that's where we sit here. This is why, I suppose this is why they need that level of privacy. But Harry, thinking his secrets are going to stay private, necessarily aren't, even though he has this immunity, even though there's those measures in place to protect him and keep things hidden underneath that big giant wool rug. It's all coming out, right? So let's find out. I think I've spewed enough of my words there. Harry, what's going to happen for Harry? Is he going to be protected? Is Harry going to be protected? Will Harry be protected? Will he be able to get out of this too? He seems to get out of everything. Are they going to step in? Will anyone step in to save Harry from his ways? It may not even be enough to do much except get a statement from him and all of that. We could just see that on the table where they're like, yeah, they call him in and then they let him go. Just more to throw down P. Diddy and get the job done, but not necessarily hold him accountable for participating in something. Who knows? Maybe this is the floodgate to opening more and going after all P. Diddy's little party goers, I don't know. I'm aware of it. And Cat Williams, a comedian, Cat Williams, good old Cat was blacklisted because he actually went to the cops and he actually spoke about it, and he has been speaking about it for like a decade. And he basically was shunned out of Hollywood, you guys. And now, what is he getting? He's not looking so crazy after all now, is he? And that's what happens. Truth tellers are made to look like absolute nutters, conspiracy theorists, where actually they were telling the truth. It was the media slime game, all the protection in place for some of these people, and just make the other person look crazy. Thank God for Cat Williams being an honest man. And And I'm happy to see that he's actually being made to look like he's the right one. I think it's fabulous. I think it's great when he can get that validation for what he said. So I had to mention that too. So I have been on social media trying to get everything that's going on, and there's been a lot here. So what's going to happen for Harry? What's going to happen? Is he going to be protected? Will this, more than likely it will, but I suppose protected in the sense from the public. Sure, he can get protected where maybe nothing happens to him legally, like getting locked up, going to prison like Sean P. Diddy Combs can, but publicly. What's the public? Will he be protected publicly? I don't think he probably will get arrested in anything. I really don't. But that could trash him. That could take him down. So is it going to trash and take him down? Is this the whole rope theory? Is this the rope theory for Harry? Devil card. Yeah, he won't be able to negotiate his way out of this. So he's going to look pretty dark. He's not looking so angelic. You see those angel wings? Yeah, he's not so innocent after all. So he's not an innocent bloke. No, he's not. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, and he needs to drop his pattern of behavior. Also, he doesn't have the money to buy his way out because the Four of Pentacles is having a lot of money. He'll have to spend money to protect himself. So this basically, if he could buy his way out, because he would have to spend it. He definitely would have to relinquish some of his resources here. And basically, he has a loss of resources. So he would need money to spend on negotiating, but they're not willing to negotiate. So the offer would be there. What can I do to get out of this? Go figure. Let's pay our way out of this. Much like he did with all the other women from Afghanistan and some of those other shady cases we know about that have been dusted under the big, thick Persian rug or whatever. So he definitely is not some innocent here. He cannot keep calm at this point. He is not feeling calm. Temperance upright is feeling rather calm and relaxed. He's not feeling so calm after all right now. It's not a gentle approach. They're coming at him pretty hard and fast. He's not adjusting too well. He cannot adjust it to his benefit. There's no negotiating. And there has been a query looking at him, and it's not looking good on him. He cannot avoid it. His life is not in balance. His life is a mess. He cannot control himself. He has absolutely no self-control in the bedroom, and I've said this before. He's the sideways yoga, violent, sexually fluid individual. So there you have it. Challenging position. Challenging position. Whoa. He wants to claim he never did anything. I'm innocent, innocent, innocent. I never did that. I didn't hook up with anyone. I didn't bring anyone to anybody. I didn't do it. It's not me. So, go figure, right? That's a challenge to get people to actually believe it. Trying to negotiate that he never did it. Oh, but I got some money I can maybe forward to you and maybe have this go away for us. But that's such a challenge to get anyone to believe that he did not participate. What a challenge that's going to be for him. Let's get to the focal point for Harry. Focal point. Focal point. Focal point for Harry. And it's coming out. Oh, jeez. Seven of Swords. The secret's coming out. Sorry you lied. You little sneaky, little snaky, little liar. You thought you could do this, and you really thought you can get away with it, did you? Not so fast. Not so fast. Not so fast. We know what you did. The mask is off. The truth is out. You've been exposed, and now punishment. And maybe you should just apologize. Well, apologizing is not going to work for this situation, but in other situations, an apology might work. So drop all pretenses. We know that you're like this covert, sneaky liar who got some duper's delight in this situation. Sorry, Harry. Everybody knows, and it's not with uncertainty. That challenging test is now, we know. It's not even a question at this point in time. It's like, it's a given. It's a given, and you probably paid some people off in the past to get away with it. And you can no longer negotiate anymore because now the secret's out. So this whole, the whole super injunction is kind of ineffective at this point. So it's like letting other people reveal all the truths. What Cat Williams had to say was pretty interesting. he's a man of God, a spiritual believer, and he said that that everything's coming out. He goes, all the darkness of Hollywood is coming out. And you know what? I have to agree with them. It is coming out. And it's happening pretty fast right now. People aren't buying into them. Past position that doesn't serve. Indifference. 4 of Cups. He doesn't want people to be indifferent to him because they think of him as this way. So being indifferent to Harry and being, you know, being rejected doesn't serve Harry. He knows he will be rejected. This is a rejection. It's also a dysregulated attachment style. So Harry has an attachment disorder because he is, in my opinion, allegedly entertainment purposes, borderline personality disorder, which also has an attachment disorder, unhealthy attachment style. And this is probably why he enjoys doing what he does. It's part of the attachment theory of avoidance and fear of rejection, fear of getting too close because he blames his mother situation. The loss of his mother created that abandonment. And so that created this distancing, this loathing for other people, can't really truly connect. So I'm quite apathetic and indifferent. And I'm also quite, you know, for Harry, that he's quite, you know, I like to do what I do, but I'm not going to get too close to you kind of energy. So he has an attachment issue because 4 of Cups is an attachment issue. So this is why he's saying, no, I don't attach. I don't attach and I didn't do it. Oh, well, here's the truth, Harry. How much money did you pay for that? Let's get to the root cause here. The root cause here. The root cause here. Yeah, he sure did. That's the old Ace of Wands phallic symbol. Yeah, he did. Guilty and getting busted. Ooh, fiery, hot, sexy relations. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did, Harry. Going into the future. Yeah, what can I say? Some guys, when they have it all, they got every money they can. Money just becomes like boring when you're super rich. They go to the dark side. I've said this before, and they don't mind being controlled, submissive, play role play. And that is something of a very wealthy man problem. Yeah. And it is rumored that his uncle, who abdicated, was the same way, as well as Wallace, were engaging in sort of kind of rough play. So it is definitely a boredom factor. If you know you can buy a plane, you can buy whatever you want, any vacation, there we go. Payment. So I feel with the Queen of Pentacles, this was definitely a woman who collected money and resources to live comfortably. It was a source of being around money, wealth, comforts, and all the resources. So I think he did apply that. He did hook up with these women who also could have been mothers, could have been caregivers themselves. This here is a woman who does work and play, can handle it all, but she likes the resources, she likes the abundance, and I feel that there she was, through the phallic symbol, was able to give herself some comforts. Here you go. I spent some of my money. I gave you some of my money. Go enjoy yourself now. You know, go buy some comforts for yourself. There's some more resources for you provided by Prince Harry. Let's get feelings in the situation. Feelings in the situation. How's it going to go? Feelings in the situation. He wants peace. He doesn't want this fire to keep brewing. He wants to stomp it out. He doesn't want it to grow. He doesn't want it to be communicated since it's a wand. He wants to keep it keep it on the down low. He doesn't. Well, he's going to act like, nope, I didn't do that. It's very negative fuel. He wants to give it up. He wants harmony. He wants to silence the whole situation. Let's just silence this. Let's drop the wand. Let's pretend we didn't do anything. It's too much of a challenge. It's too much confrontation. Just give it up. Give it up. It's a 5 in reverse. So this conflict, he wants to destabilize it. It's a crisis that's brewing that he wants nothing more than to take it and go, boom, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh, okay, maybe I did. Yeah, okay, maybe here. All right, yeah, you busted me. Well, it was really nothing. Can we just stomp this out now? So it goes back to his old patterns of everybody fixes. It's a fix-it mode. for Harry, just like Whoopi Goldberg's going into fix-it mode with her public image. Harry wants to do fix-it mode for his public image. But it also, money's required. And Megan's going to want peace. Megan, if that was Megan, she's going to say, oh, I want peace. Megan's not going to attach herself to this kind of drama. She's trying to make it on her own. So here we go, outside influences with the Queen of Pentacles. Outside influences with the Queen of Pentacles. Oof, wow. Yeah, here we go. He's got a real problem coming on his hands. It's a shakeup and it's unexpected. It's a life-changing event. And he's going to feel like, okay, how can I rise up from the ashes here? This is also probably Megan here. Okay, I'm trying to build myself. How am I going to rise up from the ashes here? And I'm going to say some ruthless, cruel things here. They're saying lies. It's absolute ruthlessness here. So I think Megan might try and claim lie. But really, she's going to wear a social mask. And she's going to try to rebuild herself. If this is Megan here, boom. But it also applies to the women, you know. It was abusive. They probably took it. They're kind of like, this here is someone who does not wear her heart on her sleeve. She's going to lie. She's never going to have a strong regard for the truth. Megan will probably lie. The women were forced to lie because they received payment in order for peace and from the phallic symbol that was utilized. And now the truth is still coming out. But with this here, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords is here, you know, she doesn't want to accept reality. They just try to deny, deflect, because they probably disassociated somewhat during the process, because during their relations that he's trying to say he did not do, was very dark and vicious, with that devil energy there. So they probably, through avoidant energy, because it is my detachment from attachment, it is kind of a basically avoidance tend to dysregulate into a point of disassociation. So in these situations with violence, they disassociate. So basically they accept payment, then they're going to lie about it and try and rebuild themselves from the ashes of a shocking event that they did not think would occur. And in order for peace, you got to collect and accept that money. So Harry's in trouble, in essence. And Megan's going to probably try and lie for him, too, to build herself up. And she doesn't want to attach herself. So she's not going to say, oh, yes, I've always known this. Oh, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Megan's not going to do that. She will not admit truth. She's a narcissist. She's going to lie and cover and play Darvo, deny, attack, reverse, victim, offender. She's going to play Darvo on the public. Then the next position, very high boundaries, wounded warrior. So they're going to play like, oh, I'm so wounded. I can't believe everyone's attacking us. There's a lot of enemies out there. So they're going to claim there's just a lot of enemies out there. And I'm just trying to do the best I can. I'm fighting for myself. I'm trying to fight for, you know, for positive completions here, since it's a 9. And, you know, my walls are up, and I'm just going to be resilient and keep going, and I'm just going to hold back from other people. I'm just going to be guarded, and I'm a warrior. So he's just going to fight it and play warrior guy. So he's going to try and fight it, and he's going to keep up a guard. He's going to probably, this is back to his security. This is why he wants to be guarded and protected, so that he can protect himself from getting the exposure. He doesn't want that exposure. He doesn't want people knowing who he truly is. But unfortunately for him, he knows he now has to drop that pattern of behavior. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. You know, well, it doesn't count. You know, law's the law. And that's the problem. You know, where's the statute of limitations on violence and stuff? I don't think there's a statute of limitations on that, Harry. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Oh, lawyer. Yep, he's going to lawyer up. King of Swords right here. He's going to lawyer up. Megan's going to probably be very cruel to him too. I feel her real dark, nasty side's going to come out on Harry privately. I feel with this, she's really going to go off the rails on him, say, you're taking me down. I'm trying to elevate myself and make something of myself. And then once again, Harry, we got a problem, and you got to get yourself yet another lawyer, another lawsuit. So there's the lawsuit. Harry's been called in the lawsuit. There's the lawsuit right there. King of Swords is the lawyer. It is the lawyer. It is the judge. It is a strong regard for the truth. The truth is going to come out, in essence. The truth will come out with Harry. And what is it? He's going to struggle against it. He's going to fight against it to claim innocence here. So that's how that is. So I'm confirming it. Yes, he did. And yes, he's going to try and lawyer up. He's going to definitely do everything he can. And he's going to try and spend money on the lawyers because he has to let go of whatever resources he has. He has a lack of resources to pay lawyers. And he just feels like he has more and more enemies out there now. So now he's even more paranoid. He's already a paranoid prick. Now he's even more paranoid. And he's just struggling for peace. That's why he wants to go back in for protection, because he has to protect himself from himself, because he knows what he is. It's hide my lies, and let's sweep it all underneath that French Parisian rug for me, please. Let's clarify that King of Swords. Let's clarify that King of Swords. There we go. Woo! Antisocial personality disorder with the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, he has no strong regards for anything. Basically, it is the secrets are out. Sorry, Harry, it's all out. You repressed individual, you self-focused fraud, spiritually broke, you're all for show, and you're a fake individual. And it's my antisocial personality disorder position. Yeah, you're a pretty dark individual. You have no spiritual connection. You don't know what your own journey is. All your hidden secrets are out. And you know what? You're not an idealistic person, because upright, you're Mr. Perfect. You're Mr. Perfect. No, you're not so perfect. Everybody knows now. Ouch, 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 ouch. This is bad news for him. Bad news for Megan's new agenda. And it's going to play hard. It's going to be very, she's mad, you guys. She's really. This here, Queen of Swords in reverse, she is going off the rails. This is a scary, scary, malicious, cruel queen in that position. So she is flying off the rails on Harry, that it's interfering with her new abundance she's aiming for. So once again, it becomes about Megan. Even if Harry's going through something, is she going to be there for him? No, she's not. It's all about Megan and what Megan wants, even though they don't love each other. They're total avoidance of each other. They don't care about each other. He's avoidant with everyone. They've never had a relationship because Harry is an avoidant. Harry has an avoidant problem. He has an empathy switch problem. She has no empathy, but he has a switch. So it's a pretty messed up situation. So anyways, this is juicy. This is going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. Naturally, as more questions pop up, you can put in your questions, what you want me to do next after this spread. What do you think is my best question to ask next? And I'll go through it, and I'll hit that up on my next spread. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.